What's up, brothers and sisters? Thank you for coming back to watch our videos. Last weekend we celebrated when AES said they were leaving Ecowas. That is Niger, Mali and Burkina Faso. They said we are done with this Western puppet bloc. Yeah. And when they did that, Ecowas came back and said we have not received the formal communication. And we said, bro, you're going to receive formal notifications soon.
First thing in the morning.
Not even first thing in the morning. By the end of the day, that night,
statements already.
They had received the 3 notifications from Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. And we also talked about Tinubu and his big letter saying that the unelected leaders are denying the people the right of choice. And this is the choice of the people.
Yeah.
Then right now we are talking about the African Union, Musa Faki Mahamat, the biggest puppet organization we've ever seen. That is 60 to 70% of its funding comes from the European Union. So it's the European Union
in black skin.
Yeah, working for in Africa for the EU.
Wow.
Now it's here to tell us something. Please listen closely because we need to listen to our masters.
I'm even shocked. Where is AU coming from? What? So let us get the statement from Musa Faki.
So the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Honorable Musa Faki Mahamat, learned with deep regret of the announcement of the withdrawal of Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso from Ecowas. The president of the AU Commission calls for the combined efforts of all efforts so that the irreplaceable unity of Ecowas is preserved and African solidarity strengthened. The chairperson of the AU Commission calls on regional leaders to intensify the dialogue between the Ecowas leadership and the 3 aforementioned countries. On this subject, he expresses the complete availability of the Commission of the AU to provide all the assistance in its power for the success of the logic of fraternal dialogue, far from all external interference whenever it comes. That's what he said. And my biggest problem is one thing about the AU. Even he himself, he doesn't even have a mouth to talk about anything. And these people only talk when they are pushed by their masters to talk.
What is the AU? Can he, even before he intervenes on ECOWAS, can he even give us the roles of the AU and what kind of achievements the AU, things that they can point and say, this is by the AU for the African people and this is the change that it has brought to the whole community.
Yeah.
They cannot. The only time they talk is when such things happen, when people take matters into their own hands and they take they take charge of the situation, because ECOWAS has never helped these guys. The only thing they come to do is rebuke their decisions. Anytime that they are fighting terrorism, or you have killed civilians, anytime they are running away from, being manipulated in markets, international markets, no, you shouldn't be doing that. That is the only time they come and speak.
Before they tell us anything about this, let them tell us about what is happening in Congo and Sudan, and let them see them working towards peace in these countries.
Yeah, the restoring of peace, I don't know what, order.
And solidarity.
You are restoring peace in a country where people are celebrating.
And they are peaceful.
They are happy, they are at peace. And you want to restore peace.
Let them bring the solidarity between the 2 leaders of Sudan. Then they start telling about solidarity. Because they only do things when told by their masters.
There's still that problem of Somaliland and Eritrea and...
Did they even say something?
They don't even speak on issues like that. Ethiopia. But where they see that this thing is going to threaten the peace of the West in Africa, they come in. Because you cannot mess with their masters. If it messes up with France, if it messes up with the US and how it's exploiting our resources, then it's a problem.
Yeah. So guys, let us see from the other side of the coin and read a statement by the AES Info. They have a next page, X account or Twitter account, and this is what they said. The AU, absent at the time of the unjust ECOWAS sanctions, now has woken up after the withdrawal of the 3 countries. The AU called on Tuesday to intensify the dialogue between ECOWAS and Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, which announced on Sunday their withdrawal from the sub-regional institution. In a statement, the chairperson of the AU Commission deeply regretted the decision of these three countries, which is described as a regrettable step. The president of the AU called for combined efforts so that the irreplaceable unity of ECOWAS is preserved and AU solidarity strengthened. Then they say this. However, this statement from the AU, which deeply regrets the decision of the three countries, appears to be an admission of powerlessness. Indeed, the AU could have acted to prevent ECOWAS from taking unfair sanctions against the three countries,
Exactly.
but it did not react, leaving ECOWAS to continue with its authoritarian drift. Indeed, the three countries decided to leave ECOWAS due to its distance from initial ideals, its unjust sanctions, and its subjugation from foreign powers.
And when we want to leave, you'll come and say, don't go.
Now they
You
are
need
talking
to
about
stay
don't
here,
leave.
you know. And they are not even talking about the removal of these sanctions. They don't even care
EU
about
has
those
been
things.
quiet all this time. Of course, it's because they are powerless. No, that's what AES is saying. They are just showing how powerless they are in front of their masters.
You can't even speak on things that affect these guys. The only thing you are speaking about is
Actually,
things that affect the West.
They only speak when things affect their masters.
Yeah.
That is when they frown.
Yeah, because now that these guys are out of this nonsense,
People in Africa has been died. Nobody is talking. Nobody is doing.
they should wait until they have their own currency.
Guys, let us know about a statement from the AU and what you think about it, and also the reply from AES Info account in Twitter that AU is just showing its powerlessness. We see you in the next one. Bye bye.